day as it is in Minecraft today. I got off work just a little bit ago, did some laundry, got everything else done. I got to do, besides dishes, I think that's the only thing I got left to do today. And that makes me happy because that'll give me a little bit extra time to relax and chill out and just have a good day. Well, this over here is probably something I don't think I've shown anyone, you guys, yet, but I am building some type of bamboo fortress. I don't know if it's a fortress. I don't know if it's going to be a bamboo garden. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely going to need to be capped off. I don't know how tall bamboos can grow. I don't know if it's just like infinite or what. If that is, that's probably really going to lag up this world, and that's okay for now, I guess. But I guess we'll address that problem when it becomes a problem, if it ever does. But right now, I'm just trying to get a ton of bamboo grown. I have some future projects in mind with bamboo. I really do like the green color in this texture pack of bamboo wood blocks, so I'm going to try to do something with that. For now, I think I'm just going to plant, I know I'm not going to plant bamboo right here, I don't think. Oh, you know what? I'm going to start on this side. I'm not going to try to make decisions. I'm planting bamboo today. That is all we're doing today. Nothing else needs a description. Besides that, plant bamboo, have fun, have a good day, and talk about some brain noodles. I think, what was it, yesterday or today? 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. I was just doing some thinking, and I realized, I've almost been at where I'm currently living for almost a whole 9 months. That's like a baby. And I'm like, in 9 months, a lot of crap can happen, and a lot of crap has happened. But honestly, I think more can happen, at least for me. I don't know. I have high hopes, I guess. I have a very optimistic look in life sometimes when I'm not feeling depressed and sad. So, I'm going to roll with it today and decide I'm not depressed. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say, in 9 months, a lot could happen. And, I've got like, I think no, it's 4 months. Like 4.5 months left of this lease before I gotta either decide to move or renew my lease here for another 12 or 13 months, whatever's, available at the time. And, I was really thinking, I was like, I wonder what would happen if in the next like 120 days or so, I think that's about how many days I have left in this rental that I'm currently in. I was thinking, I wonder how much my life could change in 120 days if I fully committed to something. And so I've been thinking, I think I really want to fully commit to uploading YouTube videos every day, even if they're shit or crap or just fucking just brain mind numbing Minecraft gameplay that no one cares about. I really don't care. I just want to try it. I just want to commit to something and not miss a day for 120 days. I've done I back in high school, I really made some not great choices and started doing things that looking back I now kind of regret. Well, I wouldn't say regret necessarily, but definitely weren't the best options. I would say one of the biggest things I wasn't proud of is the fact that how much I drank, alcohol-wise, and I think it really did something and affected my mental health in the long run because I really didn't understand what I was doing at the time. I was very uneducated on alcohol poisoning and what alcohol does to the brain over time and what happens if you just keep drinking it over and over. So, honestly, I messed up a lot of my life, I would say. Well, okay, you can't really mess up someone's life. Like, yeah, you can mess up your life, but I didn't really mess it up. I just made a lot of decisions that, looking back, I would not make those same decisions today. And I think the first step in all this is I want to actually start making decisions to better my life on the daily instead of potentially negatively affect it. So, for starters, I think just doing something that I enjoy doing, like uploading a YouTube video or playing games and just talking out my butt for a couple minutes every day, it really has like started to ground me. I've done it occasionally here and there, and it really is something that I have started looking forward to and thinking about all day. Like all today while I was at work, all I could think about was what was I gonna upload. I couldn't really like focus on work. I really didn't care about it, honestly. And, you know, that's not great. But, you know, that's just, it is what it is. So that's just how we beat today. I wasn't very hyper-focused on the things I didn't care about, which was, you know, work. But that is perfectly fine. And I'm willing to accept it, even if no one else is. And I'm willing to take it and roll with it. Because, you know, all today I could think about was, you know, I really don't have much more time left in this lease. And I really don't know if I want to stay here. And I really want to find out if I want to stay here. But I can't really because, you know, at this point, my plan is to move because I just can't afford where I'm living right now, unfortunately. So I want to see if I can change that in the next 120 days. If I can commit to this for 120 days and maybe you know get some type of following, get some type of anything. Just even if it's like one view consistently, I'll take it because you know that's a start, and that's all I really need. I just need a little bit of encouragement, and I know my brain can take that encouragement and that what do you call it, that motivation and turn it into motivation, because motivation is something I definitely really struggle with as an adult. I don't know if it's well, I don't know why exactly. I think it has to do something with undiagnosed ADHD or some shit like that. Some crap like that. I shouldn't say that word. Forgive me, YouTube algorithm. But you know, whatever. Fuck you, YouTube algorithm, and your damn AI. Just, you know, let me live in peace and have a happy life. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is like, you know, I really want to have a happy life, and I want to live an easier life. And you know, I've been working really hard, at least from my perspective, and all these random jobs and just doing things that I really, I don't know, aren't my passion in life. And for years now, video games have been my passion, yet I've never really actually committed to doing anything with it. At one point, I did make an attempt to do some type of content online and, you know, eventually just focus way more on the views than I did actually making things that I wanted to, like, just make. Just be creative and not care if just put it out there and just see what happens, you know. And that's what I think I'm going to start doing. So today, with this video, I'm starting, I don't know if it's a new chapter, but a new adventure I'm going to go on for 120 days. I'm going to do my best. I am saying right here, if I don't do it, I'll find some type of punishment, or maybe you guys can find some type of punishment to punish me for every day that I miss. Who knows? But like, I really just want to commit to something. Maybe a punishment isn't a good idea because, you know, punishing yourself for doing something you love or not doing something you love is probably not a good idea. So I'll probably have to figure out some other way to motivate and trick my brain into uploading every day. Maybe on the days I feel really motivated, recording like 4 or 5 videos and then uploading them throughout the week. Who knows? I'm going to figure out something though. I want to, you know, just create something that makes me happy. Potentially could, you know, reach someone else's brain and fill their noodly filled brain with some fun thoughts or just some questions that maybe they've never thought of before. So, you know, uh hello if you're here, and thank you for sticking around if you stuck around this long. I hope to see you in the next one. It's going to be a long ass 20 wow 20 wow 20. My brain is tired. 120 days. Hopefully I make it more than 20. That would be very, very disappointing in myself if I only made it 20 days without missing a day. But with this upload is the beginning of a new start that I'm going to make an official attempt, and I'm saying it out loud to try to give myself accountability. And you know, I honestly hope that y'all out there somewhat like this, and you know, decide that maybe you want to do something for 120 days. Maybe it's not watch my videos for 120. Maybe it's just you want to go to my comment section and rip on me and just say horrible things and leave nasty comments. You know, if you want to do that for 120 days and that makes you feel better, please do it. You know, just commit. I challenge you, whoever you are listening to this, to just commit to something for 120 days. It's going to be a little difficult, but I think it's going to be rewarding for everyone. I've never sat down and thought to myself, hey, I'm going to do this for X amount of days. Back when last year, no, 2 years ago, when I decided to not drink for quite a spell. I made it 151 days and then, you know, fell back into a bad habit and then was able to recorrect it later. But that's another story for, you know, maybe tomorrow's video. But my whole point is, I've never sat and thought to myself, hey, I want to do this. I'm gonna try to do it. Here's my plan. Here's this. So, you know, I guess the only the main problem for that is because I never set plans. So here's me setting a plan. I'm going to upload once a day, whether it be after work, during work, whatever it is, whenever I find the time, sometime, and every 24 hours, there's going to be an upload. If I can, I'm going to try to upload videos. I want to record videos ahead of time so that I can just click schedule uploads so I don't have to think about it every day, because I think that is one of the things that demotivates me is, like, as much as I love playing video games every day, I don't like going and clicking the upload button every day for some reason. So I'm gonna definitely like try to figure out Premiere, how to Premiere stuff or something like that, just to make life a little bit easier for me on that front. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Let me know. Until then, I will see you noodles tomorrow, and these chickens are gonna eat some bamboo. Maybe not. Okay, they're not gonna eat bamboo, but I wonder how many eggs they've made for me. I have wondered this. Can you move? No? Okay. No, no, no. No, you're not gonna let me open that? No? No? Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna find out next time how many eggs we have. And you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow and the 119 days afterwards. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Love you all. Go eat some noodles. Or don't. Whatever you do with the rest of the night, just have fun with it.